Yared Nuguse, 26 years old, Olympic bronze medalist, the fastest American miler in history. He came to the streets of Des Moines. No oval, no track, just pavement, and a city holding its breath. What he ran next rewrote American road mile history. Yared Nuguse was not supposed to be a runner. He was born on June 1, 1999, in Louisville, Kentucky, the fourth of 6 children. His mother and father came from the Tigray region of Ethiopia. His father fled the country in the 1980s as a refugee, eventually settling in Arlington, Virginia, where he later met his wife. The family built a life in Louisville, and Nuguse grew up as a quiet, studious kid who preferred science workshops and the school bowling team to anything involving a track. He was planning to become a dentist. That plan ended because of a single physical education class. School records indicate his mile time during a standard fitness test caught immediate attention, leading the physical education department to alert the school's track coach. What was recorded was not normal for a teenager who had never formally trained. The coaching staff agreed. Nuguse transitioned from the bowling team, picked up a pair of spikes, and never looked back. At DuPont Manual High School, he became a Kentucky state champion. He then went to the University of Notre Dame, where he won the 2019 NCAA Division I championship in the 1500 meters. The professional chapter moved even faster. In September 2023, at the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, Oregon, Nuguse pushed Norway's Jakob Ingebrigtsen through the Bowerman Mile and crossed second in 3 minutes and 43.97 seconds, shattering Alan Webb's American record that had stood since 2007. He became just the 4th man in history to break 3 minutes and 44 seconds in the mile. Only Hicham El Guerrouj, Noah Ngeni, and Jakob Ingebrigtsen had gone faster all time. Then in February 2025 at the Millrose Games in New York, Nuguse ran 3 minutes and 46.63 seconds indoors, setting the world record in the indoor mile and becoming the first American man to hold a mile world record on the track since 1978. At the 2024 Paris Olympics, Nuguse ran 3 minutes and 27.8 seconds in the 1500 meters to earn bronze behind gold medalist Cole Hawker and silver medalist Josh Kerr. He stood on the Olympic podium wearing Team USA colors. The athlete who once bowled on Saturdays had become one of the best distance runners in the world. What he had not yet done was win a national road title. That was the gap that remained. The Grand Blue Mile is not just a local road race. It is an American distance running institution. Run annually on the streets of downtown Des Moines, Iowa, it is one of the 4 largest timed competitive road miles in the entire country. Since its launch in 2010, the event has attracted more than 45,000 participants from 47 states and 6 countries. The 2026 edition was the 17th running. It also served as the USATF 1 Mile Road Championships for the 10th consecutive year. But this year carried a layer the previous 16 editions did not. The top 2 finishers in both the men's and women's races would earn automatic selection to Team USA for the World Athletics Road Running Championships in Copenhagen, Denmark in September. A national title and a world championship berth in one race. Every second mattered twice as much as usual. The prize purse for 2026 reached a record $50,000, going 10 athletes deep, with $10,000 for each national champion. The course itself is a long, U-shaped road loop through the heart of Des Moines, fully certified by USA Track and Field and known for producing fast times when conditions cooperate. On April 21st, conditions cooperated. The men's field was deep enough to belong at any Diamond League meet. Nuguse, the Olympic bronze medalist and American outdoor mile record holder, stood at the start line alongside Vince Ciate, the 2-time defending Grand Blue Mile champion who also owned the course record. Drew Hunter, Waleed Suleiman, Dylan Jacobs, Cooper Cothra, Brandon Kidder, and several other elite American milers rounded out a lineup with genuine championship speed throughout. From the gun, Nuguse and Ciate separated from the field and went to the front. They were in control. The pace was sharp from the first bend, and both men looked locked in as the rest of the field stretched behind them. Ciate had won this race twice before. He knew the course, he had the record, he had every reason to believe he could defend it. As the final stretch appeared, Nuguse still had more left. He pressed toward the finish and the gap widened. He crossed the line in 3 minutes and 54.06 seconds. The course record was gone. Ciate crossed in 3 minutes and 54.62 seconds, just over half a second behind, earning his own place on Team USA. Drew Hunter finished third in 3 minutes and 55.29 seconds. Waleed Suleiman was fourth, Dylan Jacobs was fifth. The top 10 all finished inside 4 minutes and 2 seconds. After the finish, Nuguse kept it straightforward. He stated the course was exceptionally fast and that it was a highly competitive race. He acknowledged knowing elite runners were behind him, but hearing the crowd lifted him through the final push. He confirmed he was happy with his execution and excited to represent the nation abroad. 3 minutes and 54.06 seconds. That is not just a course record. That is the fastest road mile run by any American ever on American soil. It is also the U.S. all-comers road mile record, meaning no runner of any nationality had ever run faster on American roads at this distance. 2 records fell in one race, in one finish. To understand where that number fits, consider the company Nuguse already keeps on the all-time lists. His outdoor track mile record of 343.97 is the 4th fastest in history. His indoor world record of 346.63 is the fastest ever run on a track. Now, on the roads, he has laid down a mark that no American has touched, regardless of surface or setting, in the specific context of road competition. The previous course record had belonged to Siate, the same man who finished second. The man Nuguse beat to break it still ran fast enough to push the old mark down as well. Both finishers went below what had stood as the barrier coming in. That tells you everything about the quality of this field and the speed of this course on this night. When 2 athletes are trading records in the same race, you are watching something that does not happen often. For Nuguse, this was also a first. He had collected outdoor and indoor track records, an indoor world record, and an Olympic medal. The road national title was the piece that had not yet been claimed. It is claimed now. The women's race was equally relentless. 17 women started together on the downtown road course and held a single pack for nearly half the race. The early pace was pushed hard by Gracie Hyde, but the move did not break the group immediately. The lead cluster stayed together longer than expected before fracturing apart. Addie Wiley had been present near the front from the first step. A first-time competitor in Des Moines, she did not race like someone unfamiliar with the situation. She moved clear of the group with purpose, opened a gap, and kept it growing all the way to the line, winning in 4 minutes, 25.42 seconds. Hyde crossed second in 4 minutes, 25.64 seconds, barely 0.2 of a second behind Wiley. Gracie Morris held on for third in 4 minutes, 25.75 seconds. 3 women separated by 33 hundredths. 3 national championship podium finishers within one breath of each other at the tape. Wiley stated after the event that her performance reflected exactly where her training indicated she should be. She expressed relief to execute the race plan effectively and perform to her standard. That kind of quiet confidence is the mark of an athlete who had believed in herself well before anyone else was paying attention. Wiley and Hyde secured their spots, joining Nuguse and Siate to carry the American flag to the Global Championships in Denmark.